Again here for Phenomenal Fitness. Today I'm going to show you 3 exercises you should perform prior to running. Now the running season has started, a lot of injuries also happen. So be sure to follow these tips to keep you injury free. Now the first exercise I'm going to do is called a single leg Romanian deadlift. Now the key to doing this is making sure that you load up your hip and not your knee. So I'm going to start with upright posture, hinge of the hip, butt back, keep the weight in the heel. Notice I almost have a vertical shin angle here. I feel stretch my hamstring and my glute, and I'll drive through my heel and stand up. Now when you're doing this from the front angle, you want to make sure that when you hinge at the hips, that this knee does not come in. A lot of times as runners, is that since we sit all day, our hips are internally rotated. So what's going to happen, if we take a step, you're going to collapse in like that. That's a good way to have a lot of medial knee pain. So doing these exercises, make sure you keep the knee out over the toe, load up the hip in this position here. Now the second exercise I'm going to show you is called a walking Spider-Man with T rotation. So what you want to do is start in the upright position. You're going to take a step at a 45-degree angle, sink down your hips. Now make sure you extend your hip here. You want to come down your elbow, push your knee out so it's over your toe. You're going to rotate back, follow your hand with your eyes, and mobilize the upper back. Now in this position here, it's important that you keep this hip fully extended. What you don't want to do is be back here, bend a little back, and then rotate. So full extension of the hip, knee out over the toe, rotation at the upper back. You then do this to the left side, to the right side, repeat. Now the third exercise I'm going to show you is going to be a high knee hug, followed by a forward lunge, and overhead reach like this. So in this overhead reach position, you want to make sure that your hips are locked position, and that's why I do the lunge. A lot of times people, to compensate for this overhead movement, is that they'll move through the low back. If your hips are fully extended here, you shouldn't have any movement here. Bring the arms overhead to the full range of motion, push to this heel, stand up, and repeat. Again, we're doing the lunges, we're doing the reaches. It's always important that this knee tracks over the foot. A lot of times when people have this medial knee pain or runner's knee, it's because this hip is unstable and this knee rotates anteriorly, causing a lot of knee pain. Follow these 3 tips to stay injury-free this season.